Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Monday Morning Musing. Steve Crosby here. We are continuing on in our excursion of trying to reframe our understanding of Matthew 18. We're going to shift now into verse 16. We talked about the whole going alone bit. Verse 16, take witnesses with you. Take 2 or 3. Now, that's a tip-off that we're dealing with Mosaic law requirement, because that was a requirement under Mosaic law, that nothing would be established without the presence of 2 or 3 witnesses. We see it in Jesus' trial. That's how the Mosaic law works. That's how we know that we're talking about concrete transgressions of law, not personal offenses. Now, that being said, this in our culture can feel very awkward and be very easily mishandled. And here's what it means. And here's how it goes down in our world. Okay. I'm going to bring 2 or 3 people with me who agree with me, who are basically shills from my point of view. And together we're going to beat down that other person. We're going to win this argument, and I'm going to prove that I'm right. And that spirit is Antichrist, and it is completely alien to the spirit of this passage. The reason you take other people with you isn't so you can be personally vindicated. It's about bringing other people with you to work hard together at being peacemakers. Otherwise, peacemaking, maintaining shalom in the community, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. The importance of not allowing that legitimate offense to fracture and fissure and widen because of its effect on the community is so important that you're going to invite others with you to work with you to see what you can do together to maintain peace. If somebody wants to be great in the kingdom, they work hard at getting along. This entire Matthew 18 passage is about getting along in the community. It's about managing human relational dynamics. It's about managing even legalities. It's about going the extra mile. Everybody taught, go the extra mile, go the extra mile. Well, bringing 2 or 3 people is, maybe I'm not seeing everything the way it really happened. But the goal is, it's a community issue. It's not a personal offense issue. And those 2 or 3 representatives are the first step of involving the community in self-governance. Self-governance to maintain the welfare of the community. Now notice what it does not say. It does not say, go get the leadership Gestapo and stomp down your enemy. It doesn't say, go bring it to the leadership. That's just Western stuff that we've read into this passage. Church leadership aren't even mentioned. Now, depending on the nature of the issue, might it be prudent and wise to involve church leadership? Yes, it might be prudent and wise. Is it a biblical mandate? No, it is not. Well, you should have brought the leadership. We are supposed to be a self-governing community. We are supposed to be individuals who are governed and share the same spirit. Now, if those qualities aren't happening, it begs a lot of questions, including our salvation theology, what it means to be regenerated, what it means to be a follower of Jesus. If bringing the big guns into every situation is the norm, there's something very wrong in our community. The community is supposed to be a multi-gifted, self-governing, spiritual entity that represents the life of Jesus on earth. How would Jesus treat this situation? And with one or two very rare exceptions, normally when he's in conflict with professional religious establishment are the exceptions. Jesus is always concerned about protecting the guilty, maintaining as much as possible their human dignity, and not bringing them to public shame. So again, even though you might be bringing members of the community with you, the objective is to prevent the shaming of the individuals and allowing a festering gap in the community to expand. It is not about gathering your advocates so you can win the point. As a matter of fact, if you're going to live the cruciform way, it is highly likely that you will lose the point for the welfare of the community. You will be misjudged, mischaracterized, perhaps slandered and lied about, misunderstood. Folks, if you've come to Christianity hoping that you're going to be understood and appreciated, you've made a bad decision. The entire message of the cross of Jesus Christ is to be misunderstood by the very people that you're trying to help. So when we come to Matthew 18, it's not about gathering up your tanks and your bazookas. It's about what is it going to take to see that peace is maintained in this community. I'll see you the next time.